The Bulls are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this one. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. Taking a look at Boston. With most of their upcoming games taking place at home, they have a chance here to make a nice little push.
Now, hold up, Kevin. You've been around this league a while, and you know there are no gimmies when it comes to playing this game.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear.
Well, thank you.
They've got some tough physical players, DA. They don't take plays off. And as we reach this point of the season, teams pretty much know what to expect when they go up against each other.
Yeah, you're exactly right. That's why when it comes down now, it comes down to ad-libbing. Who can counterpunch? Who can employ their will on the other team? You really got to just, appreciate the fact that these teams are so good, and you just got to make sure you play your best every night.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. D-Wade out there with Grant. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Portis in at the power forward position. Thomas's shot is off. Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to the Nuggets.
You hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
They weren't hustling at all. They weren't rotating, basically letting that offense do anything it wanted to.
Wade dishes to Lopez. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
David versus Goliath, except this time the bigger man wins this one.
Outside Thomas. Inside. 13 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. Boston on D. To the paint. Here's Portis. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Free throw good, Portis. One thing the Bulls have to deal with that is unique to their franchise, Greg, is an extremely high expectation factor from their fan base.
And when you have a rich franchise history like the Bulls, it's a double-edged sword. Fans can always look back at the great years in the 90s, but they'll always long for a return to those days, and sometimes the expectations can be too much.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Johnson kicks to Thomas. With a floater, the shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Grant. Wade passes to Portis. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Oh, nice. They are 100% from the field after their first three shots. Good start to this one.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Stolen by Grant. And it's Wade in the corner. The rebound by Johnson.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Boston again missing.
1 for 5 to begin this one. Not the start that they wanted.
Lopez a screen. Here's Portis. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
How about the Celtics? Over the last 3 seasons, climbing up from a subpar defensive team to elite status. You look around the league, there may not be a better perimeter defensive trio than Marcus Smart, Avery Bradley, and Jay Crowder.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. He misses the free throw. And as good as the Celtics have been defensively, Chris, Coach Brad Stevens thinks they can get even better.
Well, yeah, at times they've been a bunch of hacks. They still foul too often and struggled on the defensive glass. I think they've needed more shot blocking inside. If they can address those issues, this defense could be scary.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. The three from Bradley. Kept alive by Boston. Crowder kicks to Thomas. Johnson the screen. Bradley, that's for 2. That one's off, still out of sync.
Well, first let's talk about the pick. That was as lazy of a screen as I've ever seen. You have to commit on it if you want to get your teammate open.
Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Crowder. And it's off from three-point range. Wade against Bradley. Lopez. And again, Chicago. No good. Picked him clean. Butler against Crowder. And Lopez throws it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Oh, well, that's because it was terrific anticipation. Also, the quick hands, a lethal combination.
A shot by Butler, nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Past several months for Mirotic.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and usually you hear the two-way player and someone is talking about a big man. But Jimmy Butler can make that impact as a guard.
And that is what makes him special. I mean, few shooting guards can match his prowess and wingspan coupled with his defensive instincts. And his leadership comes from the fact he plays on both ends of the floor.
And that one comes up a bit short.
Oh, he couldn't have asked for a better look there. He just didn't get it to go.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
You know, Kevin, it's interesting that, Johnson has become a better long-range shooter, but his free throw shooting has been erratic. I mean, it's clear he has the touch to shoot well at the line. I wonder if it's mental. Now, when you think about Amir Johnson, the last ever prep-to-pro draftee. Now, look, he was taken out of high school with the 56th pick by the Pistons back in 2005. Learning from the vets on that squad, he learned how to win.
And we're not used to thinking of 11-year vets still having room to grow. But you know what, Chris? That might be the case with Amir Johnson.
Well, it's interesting. I played with Amir. Always a great athlete with high energy, great motor. But he's never averaged more than 28 minutes a game, despite being that highly effective player. That could mean he's had a lot of tread left on those tires.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Grant. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Portis. Back to Grant. Lopez a screen. No good from Grant. Celtics trailed by 9. Outside Thomas. Horford with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Johnson sets the screen for Bradley. Clock is at 3. Stolen by Wade. Portis, the pass to Butler. Drains the three-pointer. Butler's got 6 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside Thomas. The 17-footer. And it falls over the rim and in. Thomas got his second basket of the game.
Wow, and like all great scorers, Thomas never fazed by a little defensive pressure.
Grant kicks to Lopez. He dishes it to Wade. And the layup's good off the glass.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Grant against Thomas. The feed to Crowder. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Butler. He kicks it to Grant. From 11 feet away, And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Johnson with a screen on Grant. Here's Thomas. Banked in off the glass. He's got 6.
Oh, he's gotten off to a superb start by shooting the ball extremely well from the field.
Here's Grant. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Lopez outside. Looking for Wade. He gets it there. The kick outside to Butler. Clock at 4. Pulls up. No good off the front iron. Celtics trailed by 12. Bradley dishes to Thomas. Picked by Horford. Thomas passes to Horford. NBA often comes down, Chris, to a final play at the end of the game, a big shot. You've hit some gigantic shots in your career. Who do you think are the best clutch shooters, the best clutch players in the NBA?
Oh, wow. I mean, you know, first of all, every team has a clutch guy, so you could say so many players. But when I think about a veteran like D. Wade who knows how to get you a tough bucket. I think about a guy like Melo, one of the toughest guys to check one-on-one that can get you just so many tough buckets. And then you got to go back to the Oakland, San Francisco area, that Bay Area, and you got to look at Klay Thompson and Steph Curry. Those guys have to be near the top with their shooting.
Like that. Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Jerebko's checked in for Johnson. Brown comes in for Jay Crowder, and Smart subbed in for Bradley. So Horford gets 2.
And really, you got to commend the Bulls for the success they've had in the draft. You look at that roster, you see a ton of big-minute players who were drafted by the Bulls. They've done a great job of finding players to fill roles within that team.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Brown. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Boston again missing. Chicago leading by 10. And with the Bulls and their draft success, a lot of it has come with picks, Greg, later on in the draft.
Yeah, the last lottery pick the Bulls had was Derrick Rose. Not a bad one there.
Yes.
But since then, they've drafted or made trades on draft day to find a ton of rotation players. Give a lot of credit to their scouting department for their continued success.
And that one drops.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
Butler up top. Back to Rondo. At the top of the key, Mirotic. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Boston making some changes. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Al Horford. And it's Green in for Thomas. And here's Smart. He's coming off a 13-point game against Denver.
Oh, that's because of the consistent effort on the glass. Unbelievable. The overall energy he played with.
Green kicks to Olynyk. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Oh, and you don't see many 7-footers with the shooting ability that Olynyk possesses.
Rondo passes to Felicio. Dishes it to Valentine. Kicks it to Mirotic to stop the drought. A 3-pointer is right on target. Mirotic has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Outstanding start from 3-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
There's the pass to Brown. They set the pick. And the wide open shot from Green. And there are the Celtics with another basket. The Bulls leading by 6. Now Rondo looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Felicio. Can't get the leader to fall. Austin's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Brown kicks to Smart. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from 3-point land so far in the ballgame. Rondo dishes to Mirotic. Stolen by Smart. Screen by Olynyk. Now here's Smart. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Felicio, the pass to Rondo. From the arc. Mirotic's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
There's the dish to Olynyk. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Oh, man, very crafty around the rim. Olynyk able to finish over and around defenders inside.
Here's Rondo. And the layup falls. Rondo's got his first basket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
There's 1:17 left here in the first quarter. Green kicks to Smart. Just 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. There's Green with the 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. The Bulls leading by 6. Valentine kicks to Felicio. Olynyk with the steal. The tray. Valentine grabs the board. The Bulls shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And Mirotic throws it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
But it's surprising, Kev, to see so little urgency on the defensive side, especially with them losing this game right now.
Celtics passing it around. Smart misses. And the Bulls with possession. 8-point game. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Well, ugly is a good word. I mean, they just seemed scattered. The play caller failed to create any open looks. Just a rough night in the scoring column. It's pathetic.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Bulls lead by 8. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And Celtics head coach Brad Stevens lured away from a very successful tenure with the Butler Bulldogs. He talked about the challenge of making that decision.
The only hard part of that decision is leaving a place that you really loved for 13 years. I couldn't have left without knowing that it was a place that we were going to stay together and really commit to a process together. And I was sold on that, and I continue to be sold on it.
I wonder if Coach Brad Stevens feels like he's recruiting another college class with all those draft picks lost in his stockpile.
I know he's feeling real good about his decision. He's one of the bright coaching stars in our league.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Oh, yeah, great communication. The guys are quick and rotating help and playing with a lot of energy.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Chicago right now, they've got Carter Williams, Mirotic out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Felicio in at the 5, roaming the paint. Bradley's checked in for Marcus Smart. Portis, he's checked in for Chicago. Passes it to Carter Williams. 6 to shoot. And taken away by Brown. He feeds it to Thomas. Inside. Got a piece of it. Horford. The layup missed.
Excellent D to force that miss there. That took real courage to risk being on the poster, being he's one of the best dunkers in the game.
And in a draft class full of great wing players, it is easy to sleep on Jaylen Brown, but he can become a great player. Has everything you want from a wing in terms of skill set and that physicality. He could have a ceiling just as high as anybody else in this draft.
Mirotic dishes to Carter Williams, and it's in there. And it's a 12-point Chicago lead.
And a crafty pass into the lane, perfectly executed.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one thing you've heard over the years about Amir Johnson is that his box score stats may not wow you, but they belie his impact on the court. Coach Brad Stevens said he just knows how to play both ends. He makes easy plays with the ball, and then on the defensive end, he makes everyone better. Indeed, a two-way impact player, Kevin.
He's a plus-minus standout, D.A. Thank you. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Lopez, he's checked in for Chicago. And the Celtics gravitate towards scrappy players. They like guys, Chris, who can carry a chip on their shoulder.
Well, come on. That's been a common thread for this young team. Toughness, grit, and passion. A lot of their players were overlooked in the past. Came to Boston, ticked off, and looked to prove a point.
Horford the pass to Brown. Back to Horford. Pocket 6. Feeds to Brown. From deep three-point range. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Carter Williams kicks to Wade. Pass to Lopez. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Al Horford. He's really producing here second half of the season. Putting up about 10 points a night, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And for any other player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were great, but for him, they're just simply run-of-the-mill.
Nice defense there by Thomas. I mean, he's at a disadvantage because of his lack of reach, but it's all about speed and effort.
A 3 from Bradley. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
So comfortable from distance, especially when no one runs him off of his spot.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Lopez dishes to Butler. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for the Bulls.
And the front court really has been getting the job done, scoring the lion's share of the points and really causing all sorts of problems for the opponent. They are a big-time key in why they have such a nice lead to this point.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
That's for Thomas. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. 10th in scoring and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
Picked by Horford. Bradley kicks to Thomas. Boston again missing.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Even though he's struggling with the shot, it hasn't stopped his team from getting in front and maintaining this lead.
Back to Horford. Outside Crowder. Outside Bradley. 5 to shoot. Lopez with the steal. Wade outside. Back to Lopez. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Well, the casual fan, sometimes sitting further away from the court, doesn't always hear all the talking that's going on between the players, among the players. Chris, on the floor, how important is that communication between teammates, among players on the same team on the floor?
Great question, Kevin. I mean, it's tremendously important. You know, let's just think about some plays. Over 60% of the plays in games are pick and roll plays. So when you think about that, the big man has to communicate to the guard, or he's going to get his head knocked off on every type screen. Also, the big fellas in the back of the defense, they're the ones that can see the floor and everything on the floor that's going on. So it's very important that they communicate from the back. Also, guards communicating the play calling, whether offensively or defensively. defensively. So communication is very important. And, yeah, it's a lot of fun if you're a fan. If you can ever get a ticket down close, you know, hey, you'll hear some funny stuff out there.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Chris, throughout your career, you spent a lot of time down low on the blocks, and we're seeing less of that now, those post-ups that were such a primary option when you played in teams' offenses. Does that concern you? Is that good or bad?
It's concerning from this point. Kids aren't being properly coached in the middle school and the high school level. Kids don't know how to play on the post. When you look back through the history of this game, whether it's been guards or big fellas, the post is not about how tall you are. The post is about how the closer you are to the basket, you usually have an advantage. And if you have game, then that pump fake game down there working gets you to the foul line. And if you are a good passer, then it draws the double team. It changes the angle that the defense has to look inside and play. It helps slow the pace down sometimes in the playoffs when the game gets tough and a little bit more physical. And we can say that everybody's changed their game, but only one team wins a year. So, you know, I don't know if the trend is necessarily not there with big guys not in the post. When I look at guys like Drummond, Blake Griffin, Dwight Howard, Horford, Jordan, Zebo, the Gasol brothers, it's still a lot of post players out there. So I don't subscribe to that opinion that is less on the post. I just subscribe to the opinion that maybe coaches don't want to coach that way because guys have post game. We just have to see if the game will change. But small ball right now is what everybody loves.
Great perspective. Thomas against Carter Williams. Lopez outside. Pass to Wade. Fades away. Bradley with some nice D.
That's the kind of shot you want him to take every time. He just happened to miss that time.
Horford, no luck.
His head doesn't look in the game right now. He can't seem to connect on any shot he takes out there.
Portis, the pass to Lopez. Three-pointer. Butler gets the three-pointer to fall. Butler's got 11.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Thomas against Carter Williams. Upside Thomas. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Wade dishes to Carter Williams. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist from Carter Williams. He has 7.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to been blanketing his opponent.
Bradley kicks to Thomas. Picked by Horford. Johnson wide open. He fires. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Grant with the ball. Here's Wade. Shoots from the block. Wade. It's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 16.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
The feed to Bradley. Horford sets a screen for Bradley. And the three ball is good. Bradley's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall. And you look over the career of Dwayne Wade. He was initially a slasher, but he's improved his shot and pull-up jumper immensely, and even has become a threat from deep if you give him space. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here's Bradley. He's coming off a 16-point game against Denver.
And he also was a Badger on the defensive end, finishing with 3 steals on the night.
4 on the shot clock. Crowder kicks to Bradley, and he's way off from outside. Thinking again about how Wade's skills have evolved over the years, his offensive game has grown immensely since his rookie season.
And it's why he will go down as one of the all-time greats. His work ethic in improving his game. Fantastic post-up player as a guard. Wade's ability to score in any fashion is what makes him one of the great closers in our game.
Crowder kicks to Horford. 11 feet away. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Thomas against Grant. To the middle. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Olynyk, he's checked in for Horford. Jerebko comes in for Amir Johnson. Green, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Thomas. The free throw drops for Grant. And a lot of players who play like Wade will have brief careers due to the stress it puts on their body. You know, Greg, Wade has had his share of injuries in his time in the NBA, but he is still putting up big numbers despite all the bumps and bruises.
That's a great point. Undersized guards take a beating when they are attacking the basket. Wade has missed a lot of games, but he's been healthy when it matters most. He's also done a good job to adjust his game to be a danger when he's not barreling through the lane.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now, here's Grant, guarded by Smart. Now, Mirotic. He's got 7. Back to Grant. Trying his luck deep. And Boston with the rebound. Right side, Green. To the paint. It's deflected. And stolen by Valentine. The pass to Zips. Off target from outside. Celtics trailed by 15. Crowder, the pass to Smart. He dishes it to Jerebko. Screen by Olynyk. Kicks it to Green. Shot off the screen. It doesn't go for him.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Passes it to Zips. He kicks it to Grant. In the corner, Valentine with it. To the left side wing. Mirotic. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
He's been able to connect here in the second half after hitting one in the first.
There's 1:38 left in the first half of the game. They set the pick. Smart kicks to Jerebko. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Jerebko's got 5 points so far.
Oh, the assist by Smart, and I think his playmaking is coming along.
Out to the right wing. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Mirotic, the screen. Grant dishes to Mirotic. Felicio, the pass to Zips. And again, Chicago, no good. Celtics trail by 12. Now here's Smart. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Olynyk kicks to Jerebko. And it's Boston with another.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Smart kicks to Olynyk. Outside, Green. From outside the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Grant with the ball. He has 5. Dishes to Mirotic. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You are shocked when he misses open shots like that. The D should be thanking their lucky stars right now.
And that does it for the first half of play. Bulls out front. They lead by 12. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. The Bulls leading by 12. And Chris, for the Celtics, a depth of talent, great coach, but they admit they've been looking to get that transcendent player to take them to the next level.
Well, I know this for a fact. You can go a long way with chemistry and depth, but it's tough to win it all without a superstar player or two. You know this front office will continue to be aggressive, looking to position themselves for a run at an 18 championship.
Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Jay Crowder out there with Johnson. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston Five. The Bulls have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight, 3 of 7. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Celtics trail by 13. Here's Thomas. To the inside. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist from Thomas. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
Oh, the assist from Thomas. Finding the open man. Nice decision offensively.
Grant kicks to Lopez. The dish to Wade. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
One of my favorite players to watch is Isaiah Thomas. So creative offensively. He can shoot with deep range, and despite standing just 5'9", he's one of the best paint finishers in the game.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. You talk about Thomas's creativity. Isaiah with the array of shots that he possesses.
Now look, he's small, but he actually looks for contact in there. Among the league leaders in free throw attempts. He's able to contort and lean. He uses every trick in the book to create space to get his shot inside.
And the second free throw, good. Celtics trail by 12. Outside Bradley. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And the shot goes in.
Pretty good defense there. But remember, Horford is one of the best shooting big men in the game. He wasn't fazed.
Grant outside. He feeds it to Butler. To the inside. Portis. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Thomas against Grant. Shoots. Tries to keep it alive. Goes back up. Thomas goes in. He takes it up and lays it in. Thomas got 8 points.
Well, that's just a great start to the half for them. Their offense is clicking, and they have made 3 of their first 4 shots.
Butler dishes to Lopez. From past the arc. A shot off that time. Good work defensively by Crowder. Thomas kicks to Horford. Lopez with the steal. Grant against Thomas. Grant, that's good. 7 points in the game.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Strong fundamentals right there. He didn't consider the height disadvantage too long. Instead, he just went right at him and sunk it in his grill, in the face.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, and Horford doesn't always shoot a lot of free throws for a star big man. You'd like to see him getting that respect from the official.
The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
And that one misses. And the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Rondo's checked in. And he sinks the second.
And Horford, a pretty steady free throw shooter. I mean, he had a few down seasons, maybe due to those pectoral tears, but I tell you what, he's been right up there around 80%.
There's a screen. Here's Rondo. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the motion, but either way, it just ain't falling.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. The screen from Brown to the inside, and then Brown with the dunk.
Oh, man. How about that vision from Horford? I mean, it's all about hitting the open man. High efficiency offense right there.
Wade kicks to Portis. Brown against Butler. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
I mean, yeah, they just have not been able to offer any kind of defensive effort tonight. Embarrassing.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Clock at 6. Bradley kicks to Horford. From 10 feet out. That one, no good. And in Chicago the other way.
Well, they often look to him to provide for them on offense, and he simply isn't getting the job done today.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, it's always a transition and a difficult one for college coaches to come to the pros, but Celtics coach Brad Stevens made one of the smoothest we've seen after leading Butler to back-to-back national championship games. You hear that buzz from players to opposing coaches. Greg Popovich said, "I really respect what he does. His team executes. I'll still watch his Butler tape. Trying to learn some stuff, to be honest with you. High praise indeed, fellas."
And Popovich, really the godfather of the active coaches right now, DA. His voice carries certainly a lot of weight in this league. Thank you. Well, they're passing to Lopez. It's good. Lopez has got 10.
Beautiful lead pass. The finisher never has to break stride.
And here is Brown. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Got a piece of it. Lopez left side. Here's Wade. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For Chicago, they have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
That free throw good from Wade. He's off on the second. Perhaps the most memorable team, Chris, you played on, the Kings of the early 2000s. We see a lot of teams now that have that same up-tempo style with great passing. Is this the way basketball is meant to be played?
You know, I think so. I think, you know, you have 5 players on the court, and unlike other sports, you have to play offense and defense on this team. And so to keep guys motivated, to keep guys engaged, you know, you want guys that want to touch the ball and score. There could be guys that can be just decoys out there, but they're still touching the ball, being part of the offense. And it's no worse feeling than to come down for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possessions and not touch the ball. And as a fan, for me, it's nothing worse than watching the team come down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possessions and the guy try to go one-on-one and he really can't score. And you're looking at the coach like, get this guy off the floor. So team basketball is great. Why? Because you get more open looks, better shot selection. You get different guys in different positions. And I think most importantly, you don't think about this, you get more highlights because it makes the defense move from side to side. It makes the defense more engaged and pay attention. And therefore, when they slip up, it's that much more special with the play. And you can only do that mostly with 5 players that move the ball. So, yeah, team ball is definitely the best player. But even on the best teams, you need a guy that can go get you some buckets.
Like that. The Celtics have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Yarebko hits them both. The Bulls leading by 12. Now Carter Williams. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. There's the pick. Butler from outside. And again, Chicago. No good. Yarebko dishes to Thomas. Feeds it to Smart. Yarebko kicks to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Boston. Smart misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
But we see Marcus Smart is still developing as an offensive player at the NBA level. But he gets onto the court with this intimidating defensive presence.
Mirotic sets the screen for Rondo. Shot clock at 5. Carter Williams can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 12. There's Thomas with the 3. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Butler. And Smart at 6'4", 220, and sometimes a hot temper, Chris. He makes you feel him when he's covering.
Well, that's his size and strength. But he's also quick. He fights through screens as well as any player in this league. He plays the game with tremendous effort.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
There's the screen. Thomas outside. They get the rebound. The shot's good from Yarebko.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Nice off-the-ball movement and action to free him up for a shot he makes on a regular basis. Outstanding work.
Pass to Felicio. Carter Williams against Thomas. Unloads from 9. And again, it's Michael Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, no chance there for the smaller defender. Someone needed to rotate over and help.
And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Smart.
And I love Smart pressing his advantage on the interior.
Thomas with the steal. And here we go. Thomas heading to the hoop. Yep, it counts. Thomas got 10.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, he didn't think twice about it there. He saw an opportunity to attack, and he took full advantage of it.
Now here's Carter Williams. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Felicio kicks to Rondo. Just 5 on the clock. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Some changes for Boston. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Horford. And it's Green in for Thomas. Here's Valentine. And again, no good by Chicago. Celtics trailed by 10. Smart kicks to Green. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Green's got his second bucket.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Pass to Felicio. There's the feed to Mirotic. Shoots the three. A putback. Rebounded by Smart. Smart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's the pass to Brown. The screen from Brown. Rebko. Felicio with the rebound.
He had all the room in the world to get that up, but somehow blew it by rushing it just a tad.
Carter Williams with it. Mirotic sets the screen for Carter Williams. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 7 points in the game.
Well, if you want to make a good shooter's eyes just light up, just sag off of him.
Kicks to Rebko. There's Green, plenty of space. Wide open shot is on the money. Green's got 7 points. Chicago leading by 8. Pass to Zipser. He dishes it to Mirotic. A fadeaway. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Now that's an old school move right there. A good one too, the fadeaway.
Here's Smart. They set the pick. He kicks it to Olynyk. There's the three. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And that's 11 points for Kelly Olynyk.
And showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Offensive rebound. Felicio. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. Al Horford, he's checked in for the Celtics. Jay Crowder comes in for Rebko. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:11 left to play in the third. Smart kicks to Horford. Dishes to Green. Floats one. Rebound by the Bulls. They led by as many as 18 points.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's a quick check of the rookie leaderboard with the free throw percentage leaders since the All-Star break. 5th is Jaylen Brown.
No doubt he's earned his spot among the great rookie free throw shooters through hard work and repetition.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. The Bulls making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Good on both. Celtics trailed by 11. Smart passes to Horford. There's the dish to Brown. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got 3 rebounds now in this one. .26 seconds left to play in the third. And it's Grant in the corner. But he stays with it. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Smart. He feeds it to Green. And it's off the back rim. No good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Bulls lead by 13. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hey, bottom line is, good things are going to happen, bad things are happening. How you respond is the biggest key. Let's go.
And Brad Stevens moments ago focusing on what they can do now rather than worrying about what's already happened.
Yeah, and this is all you can do. Put all of your energy into this moment. The past, the future, they don't matter.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Mirotic is out there with Portis. Then there's Valentine. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Zipser in at the 3 spot. There's the pick. Rondo kicks to Portis. And stolen by Horford. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Feeds to Green. It's stolen by Rondo. Mirotic dishes to Rondo. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
It's something that has been a problem for Rondo his whole career. He's never been a great shooter from outside. Defenses will just sink in on him and invite him to beat him from deep. Doesn't stop his production, but it is hard to imagine just how great he'd be if he had more of a consistent outside jump shot.
Amir Johnson's checked in for Green. And the Bulls making a change also. Wade, he's checked in for Valentine. And so Rondo hits both free throws. And as bad as Rondo can be from outside, Chris, he still has shown he can put up efficient shooting numbers due to how easily he gets to the basket.
Yeah, one thing we know about Rondo is he knows how to play to his strengths. He'll even occasionally take a 3 to keep someone honest on defense. But he knows he's at his best when he is cutting into the middle of the defense and making a play.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Now, when you think about Marcus Smart, the 6th overall pick by the Celtics in 2014 after 2 seasons at Oklahoma State. Shooting has been the question mark. Those percentages are definitely not pretty, and it's about shot selection as well as his ability to knock them down.
That's his first personal foul.
And for Marcus Smart's improvement as a player, Chris, what do you think is the first order of business?
I think it's a shooting. His team has other players who can distribute the ball. Whether he ends up playing point or off the ball, his ability to score efficiently will be critical.
Bulls making a switch here. Butler's checked in. Both free throws good from Lopez. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Smart passes to Horford. It's stolen. Here's Portis. Lopez inside, working on Horford. Lopez, no luck. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Smart misses.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Basket, good. Lopez has got 4 this quarter.
I like it. Aggressive. They're pounding it inside, unwilling to settle for less.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Smart. Second chance shot, and Rose sends it back. Butler against Crowder. Pass to Portis. Back to Butler. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
At the line for the Bulls, Jimmy Butler. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Thomas checked in for Boston. So he gets them both. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Teardrop shot, and Rondo sends it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. Now Thomas. 6 to shoot. A 3. They get the rebound. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Oh, nice determination by Johnson. Looking to score, and he draws some contact.
At the line for the Celtics, Amir Johnson will be at the line shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Rondo kicks to Lopez. To the middle. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting for Chicago, Bobby Portis. Taking 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Celtics trailed by 17. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And while Horford can space the floor, I like him getting inside and using his strength to force the issue.
At the line for the Celtics, Al Horford will be at the line shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And Al Horford drops them both. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside Rondo. Bradley against Wade. Lopez a screen. Here's Portis. Rebounded by the Celtics. Johnson's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Bradley against Butler. Bradley kicks to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Horford. Off the screen. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 3 assists in the game.
And that's what Horford can open things up for the whole team offensively. I mean, that's where he can. Off the catch and shoot. Bottoms up.
Rondo dishes to Wade. The feed to Lopez. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Thomas against Rondo. Thomas passes to Horford. Misses off the right iron.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Outside Rondo. The pass to Lopez. Back to Rondo. To the inside. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Thomas. And it's sent back by Lopez. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Yeah, couldn't quite hang on to it. They're not in a position now where they can afford to be giving it away like that.
The Bulls leading by 15. Now here's Rondo. Lopez outside. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Great resolve there on defense, allowing nothing easy.
And Chicago has possession. They led by as many as 18 points. Three-pointer Wade nailed from three-point land. And the Bulls lead by 18. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Horford. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Shooting for Boston. Al Horford will be at the line shooting 2.
No good on that one.
Okay, he's definitely trying to take it to the D in the second half, trying to get to that line.
Good on the second free throw. The Bulls leading by 17. Outside Rondo. Passes it to Portis. Outside Butler. Crowder with the steal. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They're trailing, but they are really battling, working the ball down low, getting good looks in the paint. The inside game much improved from where it was in the first half.
And Jay Crowder at 6'6", 6'7", not the tallest guy at the forward spot, but he is solid.
So true. Everybody needs a perimeter player who can deal with those strength matchups. Crowder is physical. He doesn't back down from anybody. He's a difference maker on that defensive end.
Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. And Thomas, here we go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Lets a floater go, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. In an era where every point guard, Chris, seems to be able to score 20 points and passing is secondary, the thing about Rondo that is unique is the way he plays the game. He's always looking to feed.
And Rondo is first and foremost a playmaker, which is a rarer and rarer thing today. He is unique in that he isn't a perimeter threat as a point guard. It might be some time before we see a player play with Rondo's style again.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Bradley, no one around him. Here's Horford, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And stolen by Thomas. And here's the break. Here's Crowder, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And when he's not shooting threes, Crowder is attacking the paint. That's how he plays the game.
Shooting for Boston, Jay Crowder. Will be at the line shooting 2.
Free throw good, Crowder. Jaron Grant, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And both free throws good from Crowder.
Obviously one of the better free throw shooters in the league. We expect this out of him.
Stolen by Thomas. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Bradley.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
That's part of his skill set. Excellent recognition on his part to get in the best spot to complete that look.
Count it. On offense, here are the Celtics. Big stretch here going 10-2. Kicks to Johnson. Wade against Crowder. There's Thomas with the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Butler's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. No good from Grant.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Well, that's just not wise to take that shot in that situation. He'll think better of it next time around.
And the hit by Horford.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Grant with the ball. Lopez a screen. And stolen by Horford. In the corner, Bradley with it. Johnson at the elbow. He dishes it to Horford. It's Bradley on the wing. The Celtics working the ball around now. The 3 from Thomas. Again, Thomas missing.
His head doesn't look in the game right now. He can't seem to connect on any shot he takes out there.
Grant against Thomas. Grant kicks to Wade. Down low. And taken away by Johnson. This is to Crowder. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And showing he can play above the rim. Crowder with the highlight.
And here is Grant. Lopez outside. Wants to get it to Butler and does. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Gentlemen, two shots. Roof shots.
The first free throw is good. One falls, so he hits both of them. Celtics trailed by 7. Outside Thomas. Horford with the screen on Grant. He used that pick to get in close.
Decisive bucket by Thomas.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Lopez outside. He kicks to Wade and out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
What an awful decision there. No reason that turnover should have taken place.
Boston's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Bradley with the ball. Now defended by Grant. Horford with the screen on Grant. Horford sets a screen for Bradley. Tries it from the top of the key. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Now it's just a 3-point Chicago lead. Here's Grant. Lopez outside. Wade right side. Another shot. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Horford. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. That free throw good from Lopez. Both free throws good from Lopez. Here's Boston now. They're on a 19-6 run. Here's Thomas. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Solid defense. They weren't going anywhere against them there.
Wade dishes to Grant. Lopez outside. He feeds it to Wade. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Avery Bradley. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. Celtics trailed by 5 from downtown. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Butler's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Lopez outside. They set the pick. Grant kicks to Lopez.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. the line, and it's a 7-point game.
I know he feels good about that. A perfect trip to the line further extends the lead.
Johnson the screen. Outside Thomas. Takes a three. Good on the three-point shot. Thomas got 9 points now in just the second hit.
And with his usual degree of difficulty, I mean, that's an easy one. Thomas able to just catch and release.
There's Portis, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
One of the most competitive and courageous players you'll see. Thomas rising to the moment.
Grant kicks to Wade. Lopez passes to Wade. A second chance effort, and it's Lopez laying it in.
Timeout.
And the Bulls lead by 6.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
That's just a real lack of physicality in the post there. No reason at all that they should have gotten the rebound off that.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wade against Bradley. Here's Butler. Now the dish to Lopez. Wade. Lopez kicks to Wade. Outside Butler. Here's Portis. Back to Butler. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Dwayne, you really got on
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, seen here. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Robin Lopez. Boy, he warmed up in the second half, running roughshod, just merciless against anyone trying to guard him.
Incredible shooting efficiency. He made over 60% from the field. 60, Ernie. I don't care what position you're playing. You're hitting 60%. That's a huge factor.
He took his rebounding to another level tonight, fellas. He was beyond good. I mean, he was, what's the word I'm looking for? That's right, stupendous. Great instincts, great intensity. It was all working for him.
And that is the end of our broadcast for this evening. I
Why'd you
sound like
change
an
your
old
voice?
1940s guy, don't
Oh,
I? That's
close
the
to
end
it.
of our broadcast for this evening.
Kenny, Ernie,
For
John.